Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We're going to start our pre-council. This is just basically go over the basic agenda items. We do no conclusions at this meeting, but there will be a point where you're welcome to make your comments if you would like to. If you do plan to make a comment, we'd appreciate if you would fill out the form in the back of the room and hand that to the city clerk when you come forward to speak. And thank you so much. Any comments from any of the council tonight before we get started? Anything that came up at last night's meeting that we need to go into detail on?
Are we going over the agenda items again, or?
We'll just quickly touch on each one of them so everybody in the audience that wasn't here last night would have a chance. Tonight we'll be considering a resolution that reappoints two members to the library board. It's resolution 207R90, or 2017R90, and reappoints Kim Mumford and Tanya Ferguson to the library board for 4 years. That will be one point of business tonight. And they're both here tonight if anybody had any questions. Would anybody like to ask anything? We had a nice letter of recommendation that was attached to the resolution that we received. So any discussion on that or any questions? The next one would be one that there were some questions on last night. It's a resolution 2017R91 that allocates funding to repair the storm drain on Palmview Road in an amount not to exceed $25,000. The mayor indicated he would have Frank here tonight if you had additional questions, and I think there were a few last night. I don't know if there were any additional tonight, since we've got the next level of expertise.
Palmview, where's that located again?
Off Grantsville Road, right before you get to the new tower development there on the left, right there to the left. It's a failure of a 24-inch storm drain pipe. I have two separate estimates from outside sources. One was $41,000. That was with fire involvement helping them. The other one was $49,000. We do not have the equipment for Public Works to do it. We can rent the track hoe and rent the trench shoring, and we can do it for under $25,000. So we're asking for not to exceed $25,000. Also want to let you know that the Candlelight Lane that we approved not to exceed $50,000, that job came in final. It was $24,911. So I can also absorb this in my capital expenses budget for this year.
Thank you. Good job on saving the city $25,000. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, and the recent library re-roofing made a big difference also. It's very well done, thank you.
One other question
Yes,
as far
sir.
as the funding, 25,000, that come out of that?
He's going to pull it out of his budget.
Yeah, you just said the capital plan.
Everybody comfortable, or do we need some more answers? And Frank, just real quickly, we moved this one up as a priority because,
Yes.
what?
It's a danger. You've got a sinkhole in the road right now. We've got it blocked off, toned off, but we need to move forward with it.
That's why it's important. All right, thank you so much. The next one is a resolution 2017R92 that allocates funding to repair sidewalk trip hazards in historic Irondale in an amount not to exceed $4,700. Also discussed last night, but would you just quickly review what we're doing if you can, Mayor? Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's a process we're trying that hopefully will keep us from having to dig the sidewalks up and re-pour them.
Yes, I've got lease paper here with Precision Concrete, but what I was going to tell you is that I'll let him speak to let you know exactly what he does. But you look at the paper that I've given you, the red outline of this section is what Sane identified as trip hazards, and every other aspect of that sidewalk met ADA compliance except for a trip hazard. We went out and looked at these, and the ones that are highlighted in yellow are definite repairs that we can make to bring these sidewalks in ADA compliance, that we don't have to go back in there and rip them out. And it's a process where they cut the trip hazard down. I was at the University of Alabama this weekend at the football game. They've done their whole campus. I'm not sure if Lee did that, but if you need him to speak to what they actually do, he's here.
Any questions from anyone on the council?
Just funding part.
The funding part, again,
From a council standpoint, I missed that one.
Same as last night, it's out of his budget.
Okay.
no additional questions? The next one was a resolution to move our next meeting because of its conflict with National Night Out. This was 2017R93, which would change the council meeting date to Tuesday, October 3rd, 2017, and I think we all agreed in a straw vote, but anybody want to discuss that? We're moving it to that Thursday, correct? After the regular meeting, and did you officially update that on the resolution itself? Okay, so that'll just be a change, so know that the first meeting in October will be on Thursday, not on Tuesday. And the last one, we will be looking at a rezoning issue. That will be a public hearing before the next meeting. It is basically the old Thibodeau property, as most people refer to it, on Grants Mill, which is the A-frame house. And what they're trying to do there is just get that property whole. It's commercial to the front, residential to the back, and finally trying to get it all done as commercial. So it'll be one whole property. There is a business going in at that location already in plans. He's just trying to update his property, be consistent with what he's going to build. And that will be open for comments at that time. But at this time, are there any comments on any of the previous agenda items that were resolutions before we move forward on anything or go to the next level of the meeting? Any comments? Otherwise, would anyone like to look at potentially doing some of the resolutions on consent tonight, since we've got time to go through that? And
2017, 91, 92, 93, and 90 actually.
I don't have a problem with doing all four of the first four.
No, agree with that.
Would somebody like to make a just?
So I'll make a motion that items 1, 2, 3, and 4 be put on consent.
Second.
No.
You don't need to have a motion.
Okay, just let it,
Yeah.
so we're fine, okay.
Just vote on
When the agenda is approved.
Approval of
that-
it.
Yeah, exactly, that item.
Okay, thank you.
Approved it then.
All right.
it. They good, all four of them been done?
Yeah.
Okay.
While we've got Butch, before we break out of this session, are there any specific questions about the rezoning issue that he might be able to answer that weren't answered last night?
Is that something we can discuss now, or we have to wait till the,
Yes.
open to
You
the
still have to
public
have the
hearing?
public hearing.
Yeah, we still don't have
Yeah.
a public hearing, just if you had a question, might be, well, we've got additional time right now. If not, I'd be,
Make a
acceptable.
motion, we adjourn till 6:30 for a regular council meeting.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? No. We will reconvene 6:30. Thank you.
I said, no, no.